Good morning, everybody. Happy Black Friday, Friday. I hope everybody had an amazing Thanksgiving. And I kind of wanted to share with you a little bit of what I've been working on. And I think it's super, super important. And it's free. I'm going to give you this knowledge freely and willingly, just because I think it was really cool. And I really feel that this was like a really pivotal change in a lot, like literally anybody's life. And this all ties back to how people go from, like borderline on the streets, broke, to all of a sudden they're just like, you turn around, you see them the next day and they're just like a millionaire driving a Lamborghini or something, right? Like it's like, not that extreme, right? But this is why YouTube channels are so successful. This is why people that work in businesses working smarter, not harder, are successful. And this is how people go from being sad, unhappy, overweight, depressed, like borderline committing suicide, into a happy, content lifestyle that they actually want to live. So this was deemed the magic key of everything back in like the 1920s by a very intelligent man named Charles Hennell. And I'm just going to share this with you instead of having you go and try to find all of his books, because his books are so rare to find. I had to special order it through my mentor, and then he had to send it to me. But luckily, one of my mentors is like a very, I don't want to say nerdy, but like, very interested in collecting rare books. So like this guy literally found the most rare books and photocopied them, published them, or got the rights to publish them, and then sent them out to all of his people that he's mentoring. So I was like, give it to me, I need it. But this was like one of the main points in one of his chapters, and I'm going to share it with you guys. So the main key, the key to success, happiness, changing your lifestyle, everything, right? You could probably guess it, but the main key is concentration. Oh, I know. It's like life changing. Not really, right? But the main key is concentration. This is why prayer works. This is how people can completely change around their lifestyle in like the Tony Robbins, like weekend getaways. You spend like 10 grand and talk to Tony Robbins for 2 days. And then all of a sudden you come back and your entire lifestyle changes, right? This idea of concentration is what's revolutionary. And there's different levels of your conscious, right? There's the conscious, and then there's the subconscious. So consciously, you can be like, I'm just going to go with weight loss because I'm a fitness person, right? But like you can consciously be like, I would really like to lose 20 pounds, right? Like I would love that. That sounds awesome. But your lifestyle and your subconscious tendencies and habits say that you actually don't really care to lose 20 pounds because you're still living the same lifestyle. You're still choosing to go through, fast food versus meal prepping and setting aside time to meal prep. You're still making really bad life choices, such as like drinking at night versus reading, right? Like I'm not calling anybody out. I'm reflecting on myself of like, back when I was like, I just don't understand why I can't do X, Y, Z. And then like, you're just sitting there in front of like a plate of like chicken wings, or like my thing's chocolate and beer. Like, I just don't understand why I'm not losing weight. I don't get it. And then I'm like, well, this is obviously a treat for me, right? This is just the thing that I'm going to have, right? Treat. I just, man, the weight's just not coming off. I just don't understand, right? But once you're able to kind of check in with yourself, like put the brakes on everything, check in with yourself, be like, wait a minute. Like you kind of like reflect on, okay, so what I want to, like, this is it. This is the time I'm going to lose the 20 pounds. Why am I having such a hard time doing this? One, you're probably trying to do it by yourself, right? You're not trying to like get a mentor or a support group or a community that's going to help you uplift and get you to your goal. But also like your concentration is off, right? For the last, I want to say like few months, like I've been having this overwhelming need to find clarity, right? And it's like I would literally hear it in like just regular conversations, right? You ever hear a word like you never talk about Harriet Tubman, right? And then you read an article about it, and then all of a sudden your friend talks about it, and then it's on the TV. You're like, this is like, I never talk about Harriet Tubman. Like, why is she on the TV right now, right? And it's like, it's just weird. It goes back, I feel like it also goes hand in hand with the whole thing of like, there's no such thing as coincidences. So being able to, or like hearing this thing of you need clarity, right? All this thing, I'm like, God, I don't know what it means, right? But I took that and I ran with it, and I was just like, okay, I stopped what I was doing, and I was like a Ouija board, like, just, okay, show me where I'm supposed to go. Okay, we're kind of going a little bit away from fitness. Fitness is still going to be a thing. Okay, we're going to move more into life coaching. Okay, if that's what I'm supposed to be doing, awesome. That's what we're going to do. So that's how our Omni Integrated Health Portal got born. We still do fitness, right? But it's not the main goal of the Omni Integrated Health Portal. If you guys want to check that out, I'm going to give you guys a free intro into it, let me see, Monday. So if you want to sign up for that, I'll leave a link for it in the below. But also speaking of concentration, let's go back to concentration. Okay. So concentration, it's literally why like prayer works, right? People that will sit down and pray every single day, right? Be like, really want to lose 20 pounds. Right? Like that's the main goal. I'm just using that as an example, right? But I really want to lose 20 pounds. You're focusing your energy on a specific goal, right? And the more you consciously think about what you want, you're going to create two things: ambition and desire, right? These two things are like, you cannot get successful without these two things, ambition and desire. And both of these are intrinsic. Extrinsic, did I say that right? Extrinsic motivation is good. It works, like, getting money or getting praise from other people. But usually the people that are the most driven are intrinsically motivated, and they can wake up and be like, oh, like I want to read that book because, there's a fire in me trying to learn something, right? And so, concentration, ambition, and desire are the three things that are going to help you be successful in whatever it is that you want to do, right? As long as it's like humanly possible. Like you can't concentrate and become like, I wish I was an elephant. I wish I was like, this is not going to work, right? But concentration is going to create ambition as well as desire, and all three of those are going to work together in order to create success. So if this was helpful, if this resonated with you, I would love for you to come join me for our 6-month coaching program, which is going to start next month, December 13th. And we're going to pretty much do 6 months of coaching for your life, your lifestyle, health, nutrition. We're going to talk about family, how to align your finances, how to get into networking so that you don't go home and be like, why do I have no friends? Why am I so lonely? I don't understand. And then you realize you're not putting any energy into networking and finding new people. And so we're going to address that. And what we're going to do is also tie together all of these areas of our life. It's something called the 6 areas of alignment. So they're not all F's, but they're mostly F's. So there's like fitness, finance, family, faith, networking, and mindset. That's 7. I don't know why I keep saying 6. But all of those things are going to be addressed. We're going to tie them to each other. So that way, instead of this work-life balance bullshit thing that actually isn't true, we're going to have all of our areas of life tie together. So that way, when one rises up, they're all going to rise up. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's possible. Yes, it works. So if you're interested in learning more about that, let me know. And I hope you guys have a good Friday. All right. Oh, also Black Friday deal. We're selling the Everything Journal, which kind of touches on this a little teeny tiny bit, but puts it into like paper form, right? I need to read a book. I need to like flip through and like highlight and fold down paper and stuff. So that journal is also another aspect of mindfulness and everything life coaching. But it has like coloring pages. It has little mindfulness quirks, right? Like how to align, like, okay, my family is falling apart. How do I fix this? Like, oh, okay, well, let's give you some pointers on how to do this. We're going to give you actionable details to work on, and then you're going to write it down and then forward into your life. So it's a scheduler, it's a planner, it's a little like life helper. Think of it as like your own little Yoda that you get to carry around in book form. All right. That also comes with $200 off of our coaching program. So you should probably get it because it's only like $45 today. Only today. Then it's going to go back up to $75. So I know I just talked a lot for like 10 minutes. That's amazing. Okay, I'm going to leave. I love you guys.